Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. It's Friday night. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and this is the show about something probably coming to you live from the internet of the nether regions of the world. You know, the evil stuff. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. We're here, everywhere. What's happening? Jesus Christ. Good to be here. Yes, Caucasian, Sasquatch, you can freak out. Go right ahead. I wait. You were freak outish. Yes. Id. Or however you would end that sentence. Let's see. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Why are you freaking out? What has happened? And then he leaves me hanging. That's par for the course. It's only 8:31. It's early. Everybody hadn't really got into it yet. 25,000 views. Well, dude, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. You'll be up to your quota in no time. Couple of days. Shit. There's no reason to freak out. Good content is good content. You're right. Enjoy it. Kevin, what's happening, brother? I'm fucking amazed. I'm not. I knew you had it in you. Now drag me along with you. Y'all have to excuse me tonight. I don't have anything prepared for this show. I blew my psychological wad earlier this afternoon. I went and saw my son, and we got into some conversation. And we talked about things like density versus gravity, heliocentrism versus geocentrism, and the pole star, and the universe, and the meaning of life, and the theoretical black holes and dark matter, and that sort of thing. Oh, by the way, my son's 15. So, you know, the apple don't fall far from the tree is what I'm saying. Ever seen a horse body slammed by a man? Yeah, I have. I've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger punch a horse down, yes. Or are you saying pick up the horse and body slam him? I have not seen that, but I've seen a man punch a horse down, yes. Or a camel, whatever it was. So anyway, needless to say, my brain got a workout this afternoon. It's hard keeping up with questions of the youth, especially when they're well thought out questions that challenge the nature of, reality and such. But I raised a good kid, so I'm proud of him. A belly to back suplex. Can't read either. I don't think that's a body slam. I think that's a suplex. Suplex goes downward. You didn't see that. Very unprofessional of me. Bad. Don't blow your nose on camera. I don't care. Isn't a suplex where they put your head between your knees and drop? I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't watch sports. I don't know where the ball goes. Right off the bat, we got a sports update from Kevin Cox. Georgia plays Auburn on Saturday. Go Dogs. Raise up 5. Communist Red Sox 4. Raise up 1. Game in the playoffs. 1 game in the playoffs. Go Devil feckin' Rays. I don't know if I'd be cheering the devil on, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat. 6:30 tomorrow. I laughed uproariously. Uproariously or uproariously? I think look that word up. I'm not going to call you on it because I'm not sure. I think there's a B in that word, but you might be right. Or there might be two words that sound similar. Uproariously. 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 I laughed uproariously. I uproared with laughter. I got you. I know the meaning. I just don't know if that just didn't sound right. No, I got it. Devil Rays was the original name. I got you. I'm sure that's a word. I'm not calling you on it. It just sounded weird to me, that's all. That's not a word I would use. Laboriously would be a word I would use. It don't feel right to the southern palate. That's exactly right. It is correct, though. I'm not doubting you. I told you from the get-go. I'm not calling you on it because I'm not sure, but it just didn't feel right coming out of my mouth. And I've got a pretty good vocabulary, so, I'm not saying I got them all, but I got a few of them. Hey, April. Hello, all. I made it. I'm barely making it, but I'm here. I blew my psychological wad earlier this afternoon on my sons. I don't have anything interesting to say today. My brain is rotting, turning into mayonnaise. I can hear it sloshing around. Hello. We are fine. Can I tell April? You can tell her whatever you want to, man. It's your podcast. Say what you want to say. It is Bourbon Friday. Get out that bourbon and enjoy it. You have a freckle on your nose. Tell you what. He'll tell you in a minute. Apparently, the world wants to know what Zeus thinks. Or whatever his name is. Yep, I worked for 2 years and get 16 views. He worked for 1 day and gets 25,000. How about that shit? I honestly knew that what I was doing... Odin, that's the guy. One eye, that's right. I honestly knew that what I was doing wouldn't draw a big crowd. But I am proud of you. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Make us lots of money. And then donate like crazy to me. I'm excited for him, too. I think it's wonderful. Wonderful. We should have a celebration. Everybody get drunk. Everybody's already drunk. What are you talking about? Oh, I know. I'm awesome. That's not even in question. Where do you think this knowledge came from? I think it's wonderful. I hope he gets rich off of YouTube. I hope he takes him down a peg or two. Take a bow. That's right. You deserve it. Take the bow. Be happy. Spread it around. I went viral. That's what you should say. Yes. You gotta love a team that has Roman condoms and sex shite sponsors. Go Rays. Hey, I love it. I would take a sex sponsor. April says, I'll take a look after the show. Bitch, if I get rich, you'll get wealthy. I'm not viral yet. I know it. I know it. I know it. I don't even want to be wealthy. I just want to be able to pay my bills. That's it. I'm not trying to get rich. I want you to get rich, though. That way I can say, I got a cousin that's rich and he takes care of me. That's much better for me. Kevin, in my own way. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm on my way. I read that wrong. Sorry. Okay. I do know what that means. I'm just giving you shit, Caucasian. I'm really proud for you. Listen, I knew from day one this wouldn't be a very popular podcast that I was doing. The reason I'm doing it's for my children to have something when I die because, as you haven't figured it out, I'm dying. So, there's that. That's why I'm doing this. Has nothing to do with getting rich. I won't be here long enough to enjoy it. Now, that being said, let me explain something to you about fans. I have 16 people that regularly watch this show. They've been with me from day one. They watch every show. You can't say that about any of the 25,000 of yours. Those were people that were curious. They won't be back. Now, that being said, 13-second content is a lot easier to consume than 3-hour content or 2-hour content. I get that. Also, YouTube is purposely not putting my content out there because it is right-wing religious content. They're not doing that to you. They used to do me the same way they're doing you. When I first started this podcast, I was getting mega views. But as time went on and I started ragging on Hillary Clinton and shit like that, the views started dropping off. And I'm okay with that. Deal with me blowing my nose. I'm sorry. I have a condition known as COPD, but I'm too young to die from it, so it's coming out. I have a format, right. You have a format, and it works, and I'm proud for you. And I hope you get everything that's coming to you for it. I really do. Don't think for 1 second there's any jealousy coming from me, no matter how much shit I give you about it. I'm just playing with you. I know where I stand. I'm a solid 6 if there ever was one, and I'm aware of that. By the way, don't mean to change the subject. I didn't know all that, but let's not bring up that stuff. Why not? You scared of the truth? You don't like thinking about it? What's the problem? I thought everybody knew. Doesn't matter. Look at me. That's not a filter. I'm that white. It's okay. I'm tough. I can handle it. I survived COVID. Anyway, I was outside a minute ago, and I came back in, and right inside my door was a spider the size of my hand. Roll Jake. Don't know what that means. Give me shit in comments. I need to. I like every video you do, buddy. Sometimes I comment. Oh, and I'll do that too. But you got to have me on in order for me to do that. Because for today is like positive. I got you. Oh, fudge. I know what you mean. I am positive. Look at me. I got beauty dripping off of me. Look, there goes some right there, just rolling down my chest. Sexy. Look at that. Hair and all. Roll Tide. I still don't know what Roll Tide means. You mean like roll with the flow? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm with it. I'm just going to keep going till the wheels fall off. I don't care. I am an amazing man. I know that. You don't have to tell me that. You can show me, but you don't have to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so me and this spider had words. Because it's, like I said, it's the size of my hand, and I consider it a threat. A violent threat. And I've told it I better not even see its legs pop under my door or I will shoot it. And I am not kidding. It is a violent threat to my safety. It's the size of my face. And I will shoot it. So if you hear me shoot, that's what I'm shooting at. Big spider. Scary. It made my whole body tingle when I saw it. I was like, oh, you ever seen those cartoons where they take off running and go that way? That's what happened to me. I don't like spiders. They freak me out, man. Where's this at? I think my lower thirds are screwing with me. Come on, baby. Oh, there it is. It's wanting to crap out. Oh, well. I got half of it. We're good. You're dealing with a ridiculous forehead zit right now. Really? I haven't had a zit since I was 15. I've got perfect skin. I haven't had a bath in 2 years, and look at me. Yes, it really has. I think that new update has screwed with some stuff. And I don't know why. I know that my camera has been acting awful weird lately. All right, we got it to finally work. Now I got to turn it all off and reset it because it's in the wrong time. Go figure. Put toothpaste or alcohol on and leave it alone. If you keep messing with it, it's going to get worse, says April. I don't know how I feel about that. I think alcohol's probably the thing. Get one of those Tux pads. You're blaming the zit for the views? Could be. Am I singing tonight? No. Sorry. I don't have it in me. I think that's gone for good, baby. Sorry. My voice is forsaking me. Old Magic. I'm going to let it host Saturday. I'll be the guest. Uh-huh. Well, I tell you what. For somebody in my condition, I have perfect skin. Not a zit, not a greasy spot, not a blackhead, none. 0. And I don't wash my face. I think that's old magic. Why on earth would anybody want to get up in the morning, first thing in the morning, and splash cold water on their face? Damn you. I'm not doing it. And I don't use antibacterial soap either. I think that's evil. Listen to old Jake. I know what I'm talking about. Bro, it popped up the same day. It's coincidence, I promise. It's just a zit. Pop it and go on with yourself. Be a man about it. Get your pocket knife out. That's what I do. Duct tape and pocket knife. Does it every time. That's why I have perfect skin. I don't play that shit. I see a zit coming, I break it out. It will if you put your pocket knife through it. Come see me. I'll pop it for you. I got a drill. You get you a needle. That'll do it. I've been lancing shit since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I tried it. It went erroneous. That's bad. I'm thinking you might be making a little excuse there. You've only got 7 layers of skin. I'm sure you can get through them. You get down to that subcutaneous fat, it won't even hurt anymore. Only hurts when you go in the first 3 layers. That's where all the nerves are. If you go slow, you can trick them. I used to freak people out at school by putting a needle into my arm. The trick is I'd go slow. Go fast, it hurts. I have been the far surgeon since I was 12. This thing has opinions. The farm surgeon. Gotcha. Well, I do agree that some zits can be egregious and hurt like fire. But you got to be tough. You got to be a man about it. You got to get in there and grit your teeth. Get out the soapstone and be like Rambo. Put a scar on your forehead. Bad host. Don't do that. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, I've been a farm surgeon before. I've done things. Mostly kill animals. I'm like James Bond when it comes to killing things. I enjoy it. In a bad way. Somebody's talking to me. Hold on, who's this? Karen D. Reburn. I think that's a scam. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't know who that is. I've never seen a messenger send me a message and tell me somebody wants to send me a message. It's weird. So, how are you guys doing today? Are y'all getting into any trouble on the weekend? Gonna do anything special? I got a little appointment tomorrow morning. It's supposed to be pretty special. I'll let you know about it. Definitely sketchy. Yeah, that's what I think. Squatch the zit. That's a smart move. Squatch it. Hit it with a hammer. I bet you it'll pop. If you hit it hard enough. I realize that all these suggestions involve pain, but sometimes no pain, no gain, you know what I'm saying? I've had boils before that I had to pop. Not fun. I realize that also goes against the whole perfect skin analogy, but it's usually just on my ass. If I sat on my face, I wouldn't need a girlfriend, but also that'd be weird. And then to not have zits. It's not ready. Do you have Instagram? I do have, but I don't use it. If so, I would ask before you talk or accept. Maybe by Saturday it can host. Maybe. Saturday's tomorrow. I just got cold all of a sudden. Brr. Must be my 65-degree temperature dropping. Contrary to the fire behind me, this room is 65 degrees. You'd never know it unless I started blowing smoke without a cigarette, but, ambiance and all. Boils are gross, y'all. Shut up. Ew. It's very close to critical mass. Then you should be able to pop it. What are you talking about? If it's that damn close, just pop it. If it ain't got a head on it, it ain't close to critical mass. Also, it might not be a zit, might be a spider bite. Which would be really funny, because then you'd start getting eyes on the side of your head and stuff. Be able to climb walls, shoot webs. Be gross. Spider Squatch does whatever a Spider Squatch does. I'm going to film it. Viral is viral. Amen, brother. Put that content out there for the world to see. I'll back you up. Oh. Okie dokie then. What you guys want to talk about? Anything special? April, you seem to have lots of opinions about what not to talk about. What would you like to talk about? You tell me and I'll talk about it. Nothing? Come on now, you can do it. Ugh. Chilly. Must be getting cold outside. Oh yeah, it is October, isn't it? Maybe I need to bump my air conditioner up a little bit. I shall do that later as to not break the illusion. I think you should make a movie about it. 10 installments of the Zit and all of its adventures. Looking for my keys. Well, that's not a very topical subject. Look in the refrigerator. Oftentimes when I lose things, that's where I find them. Or look in your hand. Those are the two most obvious places that keys get lost. Places they shouldn't be or should be. Might be hanging in the door. Or in your car. or under a couch cushion? How am I doing? Submitted your approval. The case of the lost keys. Could they be in the house? Or are they in the Twilight Zone? I think you're stalling. I think you don't want to leave. You know right where the keys are. It's all a ploy. I got your number. There's not a lot to go on here. Give me a little more. Keys. Florida has keys. You're in Florida. Coincidence? I think not. Inquiring minds want to know. Where did the keys go? Heaven forbid you find them soon. You might have to leave and then go croon. I've lost my mind, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody please come up with something to talk about, or I'm going to bed. I'm here. Talk to me. Hey. Kevin, where did you put the keys? In the key locker under K. That's where I'd put them. Where did you put the keys? You're the one looking for them. He doesn't seem to care whether they're there or not. Where are you guys going anyway? Some fancy restaurant? Are you going to the low rent rendezvous? Have a third rate romance? Are they in the kitchen? With the candlestick? Who knows? I think it's Professor Plum with the candlestick in the kitchen. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel fine. Off the subject. Bronus gas is unreal. I don't know what that is. Elaborate. That does say Bronus, doesn't it? Or Brones? Browns? Are you saying Boris? What is going on here? Boron gas? I don't have a clue. Kevin's the boss. Well, I have a clue. I think it's Browns. Browns gas is unreal. What is Brown's gas? I know it sounds dirty. Is that a gas company where you live? Spelled Browns. Gotcha. Got it. Understood. Still don't know what it is, but I got you. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's cunt. It's spelled count, though. H2O. H2O is hydrogen 1 and oxygen 2. Where were they? Where were those keys, G's? Don't you put us through all that. Now tell us where they were. Did Professor Plum have it in the kitchen with the candlestick? HHO, hydrogen oxide. Huh. That's the same thing, I think. I built one for fun. Okay. Are you talking about splitting hydrogen from oxygen? With a fish aquarium and 2 loads? Electrical, that is. Not bodily. You can make sufficient hydrogen that way. You know what I built once? I built a gasifier. I turned wood chips into fuel that could run an engine. That's a neat little trick if you're living in the apocalypse. Get a little 4-cylinder, put a carburetor on it, modify it to handle the gas. You got it. I got into those things for a little while. I made one for Jimmy. I don't know who Jimmy is. Jimmy Carter? Jimmy Johnson? For a tractor. Cool. Could you be more specific? One what? You made an HHO? A gasifier. Gotcha. Yes, it is an interesting little trick. Wood pellets. Yep. I used wood shavings, but same thing. I've also converted a car to run on propane before. Well, it wasn't a car, it was a forklift, but the same deal, same difference. And now all places use propane to run forklifts. I don't know if I had anything to do with that or not, but they weren't doing it when I did it. It's interesting, though. All right. I have to handle something. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. It's me, I'm back again. I told you I'd be back. Whew. He requested it. Okay. All right. I'm back and everything is empty. Whew, that snuck up on me. Had to pee all of a sudden, real fast. I was trying to hold it, but it didn't want to be held. Welcome to the world. Hosts have to pee every now and then, you know. I refuse to let it be a secret. That's the difference between podcasting and television. They have protocols on television. You can't let reality seep in. I cough, I smoke, I pee, I blow my nose. Deal with it. I don't have a pause button, and if I had one, I wouldn't use it. It's too much like work. There'll be no muting going on here. You just have to soak it in. When I blow my nose, I want you to feel it in 3D. All right. Since you guys are so talkative, I will leave you with one final thing, and that's this. Tui so be busu. Have a good night. I'm just kidding. Glad you feel. I feel terrible, but I feel. It'll be all right in the morning, literally. You see, I take this particular medication that masks my problems. Doesn't make them go away, it just masks them, so I don't think about it. And in case you don't know, I was born dealing with problems, literally. And they just got worse. But they have not killed me, and that's a good thing. They will eventually, but not now, not today. I've been smoking 2 packs of cigarettes for the last 25 years, and I was born with emphysema. Does that tell you anything? I don't care. I can handle it. Actually, longer than 25 years. I started when I was 13. How long is that? 13 to 47. That's a good while. And I like it. That's the problem. That's why I don't quit. That's why I'm not with the rest of the times. Back in 2000, when they started pushing for anti-smoking, everybody quit smoking. I wasn't one of them. You know why? Because my mama didn't raise no quitter. That's why. I'm in it to win it, baby. I'm going all the way. For me, it's lung cancer and nothing. It got my dad, it got my mom, and I will not be left out. What do you mean, glad you feel? Better? Well, I had to pee. That's not exactly feeling better. Emptier, yes. I'm in a mood, in case you didn't notice. You seem to not like this topic. I have asked repeatedly what you would like to talk about. You give me nothing but keys. Shame on you, young lady. Caucasian, tell me about that gasifier. How did you make it? What spurred you on to make it? Yes. All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. I have Punky Roo for a guest spot. I'm excited. Well, that's interesting. Hey, Darlene. What is the motto for United States? Do you know? It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about from the perspective of the Statue of Liberty, is to give us your tired and your huddled masses. If it's from the perspective of the founding fathers, give us liberty or give us death. If it's from the perspective of the woke community, it's everything you say is wrong and everything I say is right. So, you're canceled. She just agreed. Cool. That's excellent. I don't know who that is, but I'm with you. Latin. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. "34 years," says April. I've been smoking 34 years, 2 packs a day. Yes, yes. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm with you. I don't do math, so there you go. It means out of many, one. That one is me. That is not what it means. It's a much shorter sentence than that. It's out of many, one. Coming from the guy who took Latin, you should believe me. From the many we make one. I guess that's the same thing. But I think context is king. And I think out of many, one is more specific. And I think what it means is you've got your problems, but me. One from many, you can say it that way, yep. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. Unum, one. Pluribus, many. Plural, that's where we get our word plural from. E is just a word like an to English. Through the Anglo to the oldest to American, out of many, one, becomes we the people. That's correct. In other words, me. A guy missed it on a game show today. Said it was In God We Trust. Well, that's on the same bill, so, you know. I would be willing to bet that the question was worded funny. Because that actually is not America's motto. It's just on one of our dollars. It's actually on the penny, by the way. Not a dollar, it's on a penny. Thank you, you sanctimonious freak. I love you. I love you too. Sanctimonious. That's much better than arrogant. Thank you. I get tired of being called arrogant. I am not arrogant. I am the least arrogant person you'll ever meet. I am very self-loathing, but I am sanctimonious. And that's a very apropos statement. Thank you. I thought it was In God We Trust too. 65 and learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. Don't wait. Don't wait for 70. Learn something new every day. I try to. I fail sometimes, but I try to. And by the way, Caucasian, I love you too. In case you didn't know that already. You are my heart, man. One of my best friends. And I'm just being full of piss and vinegar today. I don't mean anything I'm saying, by the way. Don't take it to heart. I'm cold and it makes me crotchety. Darlene will tell you, she knows. By the way, it's good to see you, Darlene. I hadn't seen you in a while. Nice to have you back. Back on the show. You know what? That being cold makes you crotchety. Were you not listening? I said I'm cold and it makes me crotchety. Then I said, ask Darlene, she knows. And Raymond called me sanctimonious. Sorry, buddy. I meant Caucasian. Slip of the tongue. Slip of the curl. Didn't mean it. Pay attention. I'm playing with guns. Give me a minute. Hey, I play with guns often. Good to see you too. I've been around, popping in and out. Oh yes, cold is not good to our bones. That's right. That is right. I got a new gun, by the way. I just finished rebuilding my 32 Smith & Wesson Long. It's from 1907. And she's a beauty. I just finished rebuilding her, and I got the ammunition coming in the mail. I'll be here shortly, and I'm going to do some target practice. I don't have it right out, so I can't show it to you, but I showed it last week. It's cold in my room. It's not really cold here yet, but it's chilly outside, and I got my air conditioner set to 65, and I don't want to get up and change it because it would ruin the illusion. I saw it. It was nice. Okay, so you were here. Okay, why didn't you say anything? You can talk to me. I don't bite. Hard, anyway. I nibble a little, but it's okay. My mama used to say that I sharpened my teeth on her. She was correct. Anyway, I'm glad you liked it. It was an interesting find. I found it in a bucket. It was frozen solid. It took me a year to get it moving again. And now she's ready to shoot. I got a piece that I ordered in the mail to fix it. And it got here and I fixed it. And now she works like she's supposed to. And I'm going to go shoot it next week. Sometimes I can't see good enough to navigate texting. I understand that. My vision is noticeably changing too. I've noticed it for the past 5 years. It is progressively getting worse. Things that I used to could see clearly, I can no longer see. Bad host. Don't blow your nose on TV. I downright got a chill all of a sudden. Came up on me suddenly. Must be going in and out outside. But anyway, I'm excited about it. It's a nice gun. It's a 1907, and they made things better back then. I have several other guns, by the way. They're all old. I have a 40s model ISA that was made to look like a Colt Peacemaker, but it's a 22 long. I have a 12 gauge double barrel shotgun and a long barrel 12 gauge single shot. I don't know if you've seen those before, but like it's the kind of gun that Granny had on the Beverly Hillbillies, real long barrel, like twice the length of her. That one I won't shoot because it's held together by duct tape and I'm scared of it. Did I have it appraised? Nope, I'm not going to appraise it because I'm going to use it. It's not a collector's item. It's a self-defense item. But I would tell you that it's probably worth about $300. It is not a 38 special, it's a 32, so it's not one of the more sought-after guns. If it were a 38 special, it'd be worth about $1,200, $1,300. But this is a 32, not a 38. Bigger than a 22, causes considerable more damage, but not quite as powerful as a 38. In other words, this gun will run you out of here, but that's about it. And that's all I want it for, is to run people out of here if they come in. I have other guns that'll put holes in people. I got one gun that'll put a hole in the front of you big enough I could poke my finger in, but on the back side it'd be big enough I could poke my head in. You know what I'm saying? That's the gun that's when I can't run you out of here. I have two pistols, though. One is called Peacemaker. The other one's called Cold Dead Finger. Guess which one hurts more? I like them, though. I can't wait to get more. I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to buying my first 45. And I'm going to get another 30-06, maybe a 270. I haven't decided yet. Probably a 30-06 because I have some 30-06 ammo around here. And ammo is getting hard to come by these days. I don't know much about guns, but it was a pretty gun. Thank you. It's pretty and it's dainty. It's kind of a girly gun. Very small, fit right inside of my vest perfectly. Doesn't have to be much. It'll do the job. And I like the fact that it's a revolver because I can reload quickly. Pardon me. Do you have a permit for guns? No, ma'am. I live in an open carry state. Like the Old West, I can walk around with it dangling off of my belt. Nobody will say a word. I don't do that, but I could. And by the way, my permit was written on the founding document, We the People, you know, that one. It says, you have the right to bear arms to defend yourself against a strong militia. Or to form a strong militia to defend yourself against a tyrannical government, that's what it says. Oh, you do. You don't have to have a permit, not here. They still sell permits, but you don't have to have one. It is an open carry state. I've checked. I've asked more than 3 police officers, and they all say the same thing. Open carry means you can carry. You don't have to have a permit. Now, if I were to conceal it, that'd be a different story. If I were to conceal it, then I would need a permit for that. But because it's on my hip, they can see it. I don't need a permit. Dying over here. Hey, won't you guys do me a favor? Hit that subscribe button. Press the bell icon so you get notifications when I'm going to be here. Smash that like button like it owes you money. God knows it owes me some. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. And leave a comment down below. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me. Drink my Kool-Aid. Drink your own Kool-Aid as long as you're thinking. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And if you appreciate this video and you'd like to help out, go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps. It's a blessing for me. It's a blessing for you too. God notices these things. And with that, I will round out the video. Open carry is fine. Concealed carry shall issue. Yes, you have to have a permit for concealed carry. My nose is running like a sieve. I'm sorry. If you can help it, don't buy ammo online. I couldn't help it because nobody seems to have any ammo around here. So I had to buy some online. I carry a Makarov 9x18 millimeter. Wow. Is that a muzzle loader? Nine times 18, that's weird. Getting sleepy. I'm turning into a day person. That's not good. What is a 9x18? Is that a muzzle loader? Is that a ball? Basic 9mm parabellum. Got it. I hear you, brother. Get out of my face. I'd like to see that. You have to show it to me one of these days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting late. I'm going to cut it off and go to bed. I love you guys with all my heart, and thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you on Sunday with some serious Bible study, and I'll be in a much better mood that day, I promise. I love you and have a great night. Thanks for watching.